Hello friend, and welcome to the Slowest Sim Driving channel on YouTube. I'm Grandpa Goes Gaming, and yes, we're back with even more Group 4 hatchbacks because we love them so much. Our first race is at Lago Maggiore circuit, and if you like this kind of racing, go ahead, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get racing. Chris Jar starting on pole with this very arty shot, alongside Batty, then Tweetman, McFlurry, Dean and... Oh, Tweetman's in the wrong gear. Tweetman started in the wrong gear and reversed into Dean, so that's not the way you want to be starting a race. Chris Jar in his Twixmobile in the lead. The birds are singing. We've got 5 laps to find out who's the best Group 4 driver, and I don't think in this particular track it's going to be Tweetman. Chris Jar's getting away. McFlurry was harassing Batty, but now he's mowing the grass instead. Chris Jar and Batty very, very close together. These two guys from Amigos Racing Team, very, very quick. And oh, I like the livery McFlurry. That's very pretty. Look at that, very nice. Got a big battle going on here behind to myself, Tweetman, and Dean, and Ninu. And Tweetman is a little bit wide there. He's not looking as composed as perhaps he could be if he'd started the race in the correct gear. Gran Turismo is fending off Tweetman's very bright livery, which is hurting my eyes. So looking at my car instead of his. But I think Tweetman's going to make the move up the inside. That's the thing about these Group 4s, you can throw them around and drive them like go-karts. And you know what, they just stick. Tweetman going up the inside. It's a big push, but Dean's going to try to take advantage of it as we go 3 wide down the main straight to start the second lap. And that shot there's got thumbnail written all over it as we break into T1, catching up to McFlurry, who seems to have dropped away a little bit from the leaders. They're the leaders. Chris Jar and Batty still doing their own thing. Too fast for the rest of us. Tweetman's going to try and attack McFlurry. It looks like Dean's going to try and have a go at me. And Ninu, you're enjoying yourself back there. It's nice to get out on track. Dean in the Scirocco, having a look. Has he got the slipstream? Big braking zone coming up. Can he do it? Dives to the inside just as Tweetman does ahead. Dean doesn't make it, but Tweetman does, but he's out too wide. And he drops down to 6th. So nice attempt. Oh, 7th. Nino comes through. So stick together. You know, risk versus reward. McFlurry now has Dean behind him. And Dean, not a slow driver. Tweetman's coming back again. Here he is, back up to 5th. Can he use momentum to get back up to 4th as well? He's having a go. But now through the S is kind of difficult. He just has to bide his time, wait for another big braking zone like this one. Dives to the inside again. And takes a grandpa to the side. So, oh, even gets some air. Tweetman in the wars right now. And 3 wide again down the main straight. That's how we like it. That's how we do it. Tweetman shuffled to last. Don't see that very often. Back to the field now. Ninu there went out wide. Myself in 4th, just trying to hold these guys off. But for how long can we do that? Tweetman, all kinds of trouble. Nice one to provide some entertainment for us. Deep about to go on the attack again. Down to Big Banky Boy. Car's almost getting air there. Dean dives to the inside. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. And that's a good move, well cemented. Dean takes 4th place. I think he'll probably hold it as well. Dean starting to come under pressure from myself. And Tweetman just behind. Up ahead we've got a McFlurry off. McFlurry is on the grass. Touching the barrier, that's going to lose him some form of momentum, and Dean takes 3rd place. Look out, there's myself and Tweetman as well. Well, that could be the thumbnail instead, because that was really good. All 4 of us together like that. And we're trying to go through this first sequence of corners side by side, which is not easy. No point saying who's in what position, because we've got to wait to come out of that sequence. Okay, so Dean came out of it in 3rd, then Tweetman, McFlurry, myself and Ninu. pretty good side-by-side action here at the back. At the front, Gr4 checking out, Batty not being able to stay with him. As we've seen in these Group 4 cars, Gr4's a bit quick. Two-man going for third place, he lunges at Dean, goes to the inside, Dean holds his speed. Oh, Tweetman taps him into McFlurry, and Dean is around. We're so used to seeing get Dean punted, and it's very, very rarely his fault. He's just magnetically attracted to the cars. Where's McFlurry? Oh, McFlurry must have gone around after that impact. So McFlurry a long way back, because he's got one more lap after this to catch back up. Dean's trying to catch up with Ninu. Ninu's having a look at Tweetman. Tweetman's trying to chase down me. Well, I'm sorry Tweetman, but I want this podium placed, so I'm going to make you work for it, hopefully. As this is us crossing the start-finish line for penultimate time. Tweetman briefly into third, back into third again. Ninu out wide. A bit messy through there by everybody. The upshot of that is that Dean's now attacking Tweetman. So Dean, coming from where he was before, after his little incident, well, it's quite a big incident I suppose, and this has allowed Tweetman to get away just a little bit. Could this be the finishing order? I don't know, there could be some action yet. Myself and Ninu side by side. Ninu dropping back a little bit, didn't quite have the drive he wanted off that corner. It was very, very tight there, Ninu. Look, he's not getting a penalty for that. I didn't think he'd make an advantage up though, so it's alright. Dean charges at Tweetman. The time's running out for that podium spot. The leader's now approaching the final complex. And it looks as though Tweetman could be on third place, but here comes Dean. Got a good run. Tweetman chops his nose off. I mean, not literally, but you know what I mean. Up at the front, Gr4 in the Twixmobile takes the checkered flag. Batty brings it home second. We've still got action going on here with Tweetman. I've just snuck under Dean there, so it could be a fourth place for me. Everybody's diving for the line. Tweetman, then myself, then Dean, then Ninu, and McFlurry unfortunately didn't work out for him in the end. We arrive next at Goodwood, and we've reversed the grid, so McFlurry's on pole, Ninu second, then Dean, and we are away for 6 laps here at Goodwood. How is this going to suit these Group 4 hatchbacks? Well, McFlurry's made a great start. Ninu under pressure from Dean on the outside, but Dean goes too far around the outside. Bye, Dean. Once again, Dean getting hit by a car, ending up in last. That's the way it works. Gr4 down there in 6th, the previous race winner. Expect him to do well in his dinky police car. Then Batty having a look around the outside of Tweetman. No, can't get through there. Tweetman, have a look up the inside of me. Oh, it's very, very ginger. But, I mean, I don't mean he's ginger, but, well, he kind of is. Anyway, he was being ginger. Let's just leave it at that. He's looking up the inside of me again now. What I mean is, there's a lot of respect there. And, there you go. No respect from me, just plenty of respect from Tweetman. As he secures third place. Going into that final section though, with that awful, awful chicane that trips up so many people. Who's going to make it through? Well, McFlurry in the lead, gets through, then Ninu, Tweetman, Batty up into 4th, Chris in 5th, myself shuffled down to 6th, and Dean is last. So the two Amigos racing drivers there can see McFlurry in the distance, disappearing. They want to get off after him. Someone's out very wide there, that's Ninu. And Ninu getting shuffled back. In fact, McFlurry was also out very wide. But Tweetman unable to take advantage of that. He is, however, on the back of McFlurry. His advantages are gone. The driver's jockeying for a way around him. Tweetman goes through. McFlurry looking for a way back past. Bumping doors as you can in these cars. And Batty and Chris already up to 3rd and 4th respectively. They're having a great drive through the field. They're 1 lap down, so this could work out as them back in the lead by the end of the race once again. Of course, if you like this style of racing, check out the Discord link in the description. Come along and race with us. We try and make races as much fun as possible. And someone's off. That's Nino off, I think, or Dean. McFlurry also off. McFlurry onto the grass out of that final chicane and then hitting the wall as well. So Tweetman extends his advantage, but Batty and Chris are right behind him. So Tweetman starts to extend his lead. He's going purple. He's pushing hard to try and get away from the charging Batty behind him. He's going to have to work very, very hard. Not that hard, Tweetman. That's working too hard. Catches it, but Batty is now on him. Tweetman almost getting pushed around that corner. I think he's in danger from that McGann of Batty. Chris just a little way back there in third, and here comes Batty. Not quite able to make that move. But you can sense that perhaps Tweetman under pressure. But how many people are going to survive? This is like, it's like death chicane this, but slower as they come through this section. It's so tight on the exit. Everyone making it through. Tweetman doing a great job right now, staying out of Batty. This is the closest Batty's been all race, I think. The neck moves to the inside. No, Tweetman blocks the inside. He's going to force Batty to go the long way around. It's a great battle for the lead. Tweetman manages to hold it. Oh, McFlurry there sends it out wide. And I think Dean went too tight. But this battle for the lead now becoming a three-way battle. That defensive move from Tweetman slowing down the first two drivers and allowing Chris to catch back up. Chris Char there in the Scirocco. Batty goes a little bit wide and that's giving Chris a run at him. And I think Chris Char's got the advantage here of the inside of the next corner. Thank you that the camera changed. The two amigos side by side. This gives Tweetman a little bit of breathing space. And well, Chris absolutely sent it there, and going around the outside, brilliant move, very brave for that section. Chris Char into second place. And there's a Grandpa there attacking Batty. No one expects the Spanish Grandpa acquisition, but I don't think it's going to last very long because Batty is coming back now. He's going to try and go through. Batty's definitely got the inside for the next complex, so it's hard to imagine they're going to be on the podium for very long. In fact, Batty's already through before we even make it to the braking zone. So great driving, not from me, from Batty. We made it through the chicane this time. About to start the final lap already. This one's ticked off quickly. So here we go. One more lap. One attack from Ninu. Just managed to defend against that. It's all good. At the front, Chris Char looking for the win. He's not got many corners left to do it. Dean and Nina they're coming to blows at the back. Tweetman might not have the loudest car here, but he's certainly got the loudest livery. And he's charging into that final section for the last time. Can he stave off the attack from Chris Char? Chris Char dives to the inside. Tweetman blocks it. It's good. It's good. Can he make it happen? Tweetman goes to the chicane for the last time. And Chris Char hits the barrier. Chris Char hits the barrier. Is he going to lose out to Batty? Tweetman wins. Chris Char and Batty cross the line almost together. Then Dean, myself, McFlurry and Nino. Well done, Tweetman. A difficult race, a lot of defending, made it stick. And for the final race of this video, we are at Autopolis in the rain. And Nino leads us away. McFlurry second. And the rain sounds pretty heavy actually, so the driver's going to be very, very careful. Especially this first corner, it's a bit of an unknown. Dived to the lead and didn't make it, but McFlurry did. McFlurry swept through with all the grace of a duck, because you know it's wet and ducks are graceful in the wet, and that's the Grandpa in the mud. That's not going to do the tyres any good at all. Look at Batty up in third already. What a start. He said, oh, there was a bit of a domino effect there, and Dean once again getting punched off the track. I tell you, it's not a Racing Rivals video unless Dean's getting punted off by somebody or having an accident that completely wasn't his fault. Batty in third is under attack from Tweetman. Tweetman's out very wide. That's going to arrest his acceleration. Nino doing a great job to hang in on second place. Batty there, all over him. Tweetman and Chris Charles sticking with him, and myself and Dean at the back. We'll be along because we've both been off. Chris looking around the outside of Tweetman. It didn't happen. It looks as though everyone's tiptoeing, but the rain has stopped. I don't know if the track's going to dry up. It might do. And if it, oh no, the rain started again, so don't worry about that. The track won't dry up. It's just going to get wetter again. McFlurry currently in the lead, and he's got a pretty good lead to be fair, but you can just see the nose of Batty's car there in the picture. The lead is coming down. Batty is on the attack. Tweetman as well looking for a way around Batty there. Batty dives to the inside. Real lunge for first place. Tweetman follows him through. McFlurry shuffled down into third. Don't know if McFlurry can do anything about that. Through here, he's got Chris Charles, so he's defending as well as attacking. Chris Charles thinks the police car moves up into third place, but McFlurry's got the inside. Can he get it back? Well, there's a bit of a straight here, so perhaps if Chris Charles can get a slipstream, he can stay ahead. That's exactly what he does as well. So Chris Charles using slipstream to defend himself from McFlurry. Now he's free to attack Tweetman, but Tweetman's going to get a slipstream from the race leader Batty. On the way down to start lap number 3. Chris Charles, the fastest driver on the track at the moment. Tweetman getting close to Batty. He's going to move in for the kill. Here goes Tweetman up the inside into turn 1. Tweetman takes the lead of the race, and Batty can only wonder why he left the door open so wide. These cars at the back getting all the spray. It's a very, very difficult task for them, and I think once again the rain has stopped. So changeable conditions making the drivers wonder what to do about tyres. Will anybody change? It depends on what's happening on the weather radar, which we can't see. It's the start of lap 4, and it does look like there's a slight dry line beginning to form. These drivers are all on wets, and I think they're going to lose too much time by pitting, so whoa, Dean out very wide. So it's going to be a case of just trying to stick it out and find the wettest line you can. You see somebody in the background, I think that was Ninu, dive into the wet line. Probably a mix of inters and wet tyres, which means the pace of the drivers might change quite drastically as we approach the end of the race. Tweetman probably hoping that Batty slows down drastically because he's under a lot of pressure and has been now for a while. Batty is not letting him go. Lap 5 now, no change in the running order. The driver's just going for it, but Batty having a look around the outside of Tweetman. Tweetman manages to hold it together, but he's off the track. Chris Charles behind could take advantage of that. He's very close. Apparently not quite close enough. No, like he went for the move there, but then thought better of it. Nina doing really well in 4th. Batty there just got the line slightly wrong and let Tweetman through. So change the lead again. Oh, Nino there was having a look at Chris Charles. Tapped Batty into Chris. Sorry, tapped Chris into Batty, and that slowed everybody down at front. Nino in 3rd place, but Chris Charles comes back at him very aggressively. Oh, that's the wrong car. So Nino left out to dry, and Chris Charles up into the final podium position. Batty has fallen away from Tweetman. He's just trying to stretch his legs, ready for that last lap. You can see a definite dry line. As in the background there, was that me? No, that wasn't me. That was McFlurry. It goes well off into the gravel. It's the final lap, and Tweetman, well, he's doing what he needs to do at the moment. Batty chasing after him. McFlurry very close to Batty. So unless Tweetman makes a mistake, this could be it for the race. This could be Tweetman's race to win once again. Doing a great job in that McGann. McGann in 2nd place as well. So It's equal machinery. It could go either way. Tweetman makes a mistake, perhaps. But the track very dry. The drivers are going to be struggling with the grip at this point. Batty tries to go tight. Just cutting off Chris Charlie in the background there. Oh, Nino! He was doing so well. He's disappeared off into the distance, I think. No, he hasn't. It was Dean. My apologies. So back to battle for the lead. Only one real corner to go. And then Tweetman will have had this sewn up. Here he comes. If you can win this, I'll be pleased, because Batty and Chris Char are phenomenally quick drivers. But it's Tweetman who takes the win at Autopolis. Batty second, Chris Char third, and then Nino with a great result, himself in fifth, McFlurry sixth, and Dean seventh. So well done again to Tweetman. We're not scoring these hatchback races, we're just doing them for fun, but all the same, we have got more coming in the future. I hope you'll stick around and join us for those videos coming out, and until they do, bye bye for now. Our first race is at Lago Maggiore. Our first race is at Lake Maggiore.